Okay, so it's a lovely day outside. It's a little bit cold. We're having a little snow flosters passing around. But the truth of the matter is, what are some advice that we can provide for person that is struggling with something? It could be they're struggling with something that happens to them when they were a child. They could be molested and all of that, or something that impact their life and change it for the worse instead of for better. And that person might be want to commit suicide and all of that. How can we reach those persons so that they don't do the act of killing themselves or harming themselves or something like that? What can we provide to help those persons out there? Because there are a lot of persons all over this world that need someone to maybe just to sit and talk to for a few minutes to see where their headspace is really at, or to just give encouragement, or to just give some advice to see, all right, this is the scenario, this is what I'm going through, but I really need your help and all of that. How can we provide a platform for those persons? Because there are persons out there, like person, for example, a person that is drinking and they want to get rid of that drinking habit that they have, or something else that is really bugging them and they really need someone to be there for them. All right, my people, so your phone rang in the middle of the night and the only thing you're hearing is a person crying loud, and you are saying to the person, calm down, all right, how can I help you? The person said, I can't take life anymore, I can't take it anymore, I'm going to kill myself because I'm going through XYZ, and nobody, not even my parents, don't want to listen to me. In that moment, what can we offer the person for that person to come out of that situation, come out of that mood that they are in, that they want to kill themselves? First, you have to make sure that we try to calm the person down to the best of our ability, and then try to provide some kind of advice to the person, telling them why they should not take their life, telling them a story that you're not the only person that is going through a situation right now. There are many others out there that is going through traumatic situation. That person who have lost their parents, person that has been abused before, person that their parents or their uncle or their cousin or their auntie or whosoever is giving them trouble or do something to them to harm them in a wrongful situation. Sometimes in life, persons might do get a second chance, but there are others out there who might not receive a second chance for things that they have been through and all of that. Some of us, we are more stronger, and some of us are more not stronger, and some of us cannot manage the pain, or tolerate the pain, or tolerate the things that we're going through. But if you're out there and you need someone to talk to, reach out to someone. Find the right tools or the right communication channel that can help you to plunge from out of that burden that you're facing, or the challenges that you're facing each step of the way. Okay, let me never turn away a person who is having a rough time, because sometimes, as we said, each of us, we go through life, we go through our phases, we go through financial hardship, we go through losing loved ones, we go through molestation. We go through family problems and all of that. So if someone is down at the moment, let us see how best we can render assistance to help that person to to come from out of that drowsiness or that thing that is keeping them back, and see how best we can give them some advice. Because depression is not easy. Stress is not easy. I've never gone through depression, or I've never been stressed. Like how persons say they have been stressed out before and all of that. So persons go through life in different phases. We cannot judge each person the same way, because each person have their own advantage. They have it's different mindset. They have a saying that you have three pairs of twins, but they don't think alike. All of them think different. All of each person want to do their own things. What are the advice that you can offer this world? What are the advice you can help those ones that are really in need of assistance? Alright people, so when you provide good advice to person, they will never forget, despite of what a person is going through at the moment, and they're thinking about the negative things in life and the things that persons have done to them and the things that they've been through. I am not saying it's going to change instantaneously, but if you provide good advice to persons who is going through those things, that piece of advice that you give to them, that is what going to resonate. That is what they're going to think about. Despite of the negative things that is pushing with the positive things, we must always remain that the positive things stood out and said, I cannot do these things that is affecting us. As I said, a lot of persons going through things every step of every day. Persons go through things that is burdening them down and all of that, but you have to pull yourself up out of that ash. You cannot just stay there. You cannot just stay down in that. You have to come forth from it, shake yourself off, wash yourself off, and say enough is enough. I cannot let things that is happening to me keep me from progressing or to be successful in what you want to accomplish in this life. A lot of our parents and our relatives have gone through things like this. Some of them keep silent, some of them you never know, some of them never speak about it and all of that, and then years to come some of them speak about it. If you listen to some of these celebrities, that things that they've been through and things that persons have done to them, whether it's true or whether it's lie, but persons are coming out this time. So parents out there, I encourage you today to listen to your child or children whenever they say that something is bothering them, because they need somebody to talk to. Never think a child not going through anything. Of course they go through something. Some of us parents might say, why you can't they go through after you're not paying no bills and none of that? You're not supposed to go through nothing. Every person in this life go through something. If you believe in Jesus or not, when he was on earth, Satan tries endeavor best to let him obey him with things. He tried to con Jesus and all of that. Said, oh, you are the Son of God, command these stones to be made bread. But Jesus did not obey him and all of that. And he also said, if you bow down and worship me I will give you the entire city and all of that. This entire thing belonged to Jesus. So none of us is perfect. The only perfect being ever walked this earth is Jesus himself. So all of us have to go through something, but we have to have a comeback and look back, reflect on our life and say, my God, this me did I go through? And then you laugh at it. Then you can have a story to tell somebody out there. You know, say I was going through this for a long time, and because I reach out to a particular friend or a family member or a total stranger, I reach out to them and they provide a helping hand. And this is how, and this is what I have read this book, and this book have helped me to come a far way. This book have helped me to be free. This book has helped me to stand up to my fears or stand up to the giants them in my life. And this is how I tackle my situation and all of that. We have to have a way how we tackle our situation, and then how then we are telling somebody this is how we do it. This is how we lay the foundation for those out there. Of course. So never look at any advice that you provide to somebody. It is foolishness. No, because I remember one morning, I have a next door neighbor lived to me, and so I went into my auntie room and I opened the window, and I was saying good morning to my neighbor, but this person was passing, and she said, good morning to you, how are you? I wasn't talking to that person, but at that time I don't know the situation or the things that that person was going through. So that morning what I said, it meant something to that person, and my neighbor and myself, we were laughing, and he said, I'm not feel no way, because we don't know why that person wanted that morning. And sometimes we never know, we provide something for somebody because we never know what they're going through. They need it at that appointed time, and God provide it for them, or provide you in that space so that you can help that person to plunge from whatever struggles that they are going through. You will never know a person. When I used to go to funeral, I could never say what a person is going through when they lost their mother. Now I can tell anybody that is going through any situation that who lost their mother or father. I could say I understand the feeling that you are feeling right at this time. But at the first time, I could not offer anything. I could only say sorry for your loss. So might be sometime person will come to us, they just need someone to just listen. Sometimes we don't even have to give advice. Sometimes they just need somebody to be there just listening to them. They just need somebody to vent, and after they finish talking and all of that, they feel so light and so relieved. You don't have to say anything, just sit there and just listen to what they say. Their man just talk. And that's all some people need. Sometimes we think a person need money to be happy, or a big house or clothes and all of that. No, sometimes the people don't want that. They just need somebody to just sit down, listen to them, the things that they are going through, or somebody to give them some advice. Listen, today the world that we're living in, we never know what can happen to us. We never know what future have for us. And sometimes if we can't do good, or if we can't give advice, don't say nothing, be silent. Okay, walk good until then.